Welcome back. It's Saturday the 28th of October. We're in Hotel Miracosta at the DisneySea Resort in a Portofino Bay view room, and I'd like to give you a quick tour of it. We're just checking out actually, so I like to do this at checkout because I can give you an honest review of how it's actually been. So I've tried to make the room back to fairly much close to as it's received. Here's a little map on the back showing exactly where you are. This is the room here. Obviously one of these will be better, and you'll see why in a second, but this is definitely better than that one. And it's a bit of a lottery with these rooms, as I'm sure you realise, as to what view you get. So you come in and straight away you've got a wardrobe, good sized wardrobe, has a light in as well. You get a spare blankets, probably for the trundle bed, a spare pillow, good hangers and good space for luggage here. On the left hand side, you have the vanity area with a seat, storage table, a couple of drawers. You do get some, I'm sure you'll view other videos, you get some Hotel Miracosta things to take home. Unfortunately, I've put them in the cases now, but I just want to give you an idea of what the room is. Loo, which is the Japanese toilet. It is actually a bit of a retrofit toilet, this one. This is probably the worst Japanese toilet we've had in Japan, in the fact that it's basically a lid arrangement bolted on top of a standard old toilet, and it's actually quite small. It's good, but it's not great. Shower room in to the right, so it's basically a wet room completely. Bathtub, doesn't look very big, but actually it's really deep, and I'm 6'4" and I had a really nice bath in here. You get the towels provided. The water pressure is absolutely brilliant, and again, it doesn't look very high, but I'm 6'4" and I had a really nice showers in here, no problems at all. You get the shampoo, conditioner, and body soap, and the traditional Japanese stool and bucket arrangement, but it's high enough for a 6'4" person to have a shower. Coming through to here, we have the tea, coffee facilities. You get coffee, coffee and tea, an ice bucket. There's a nice machine about 4 doors away, very close on each room. In this cupboard here, there's a fridge. Excuse a few things in it, but there's a good size fridge here for storing bits and pieces in, keeping your waters cool, works really well. A bit more storage down the left hand side. And moving into the main room, you've got basically these are European double beds, which is a shame because the room is massive and king would have been brilliant. So my partner and I, we slept separately because sleeping in a double bed is not fun. And the one negative I will note of this room, there are some negatives and there's some positives. These beds are hard. We've been in 3 other Japanese hotels and the beds have been beautiful. These beds are hard. It's a real shame. We benchmark beds against Disney in Orlando, Florida, where we're DVC owners, and the beds are amazing in Orlando Disney, but these are shockingly hard. Pillows are good. You get bedside lamp, 2 Japanese mains outlet without earths. You get a alarm clock, which looks like it's from the Ark. However, it's really handy because you can do the room lights from it as well. So that's really handy actually. It may look like it's from some sort of Victorian age, but it's helpful. You've got the phone with a service hotline, a little drawer, nice height next to the bed, very comfortable. Shame there's no USBs. Service hotline you can ring for laundry, and in this drawer here you can see you get some Hotel Miracosta pyjamas, medium and large, and here's the laundry price list, which may be of use to some people. So I'm just going to scan down. You can pause the video if you like. Basically you put it in before 8 o'clock and it comes back 6 o'clock the next day. Sorry, the same day on a standard service, which is really good. Sofa, which is also a trundle bed, I believe, because there are instructions over here on how you open up the trundle bed. Nice table, you can sit there and have a view into the park. This is obviously a Portofino Bay view room, so it's really nice to be able to look into the park. But one thing I will say, obviously it's lottery as to which rooms you get on this side or that side over there. But if you are booking and paying the extra for this room to view the event in the evening, I wouldn't, because you do not, honestly, you literally end up craning yourself around here to see Mount Prometheus, and you do not get any spectacle. The first night we did that and we were like, oh yeah, it looks quite nice. But second night I said, no, we're going to stay, even just standing. We walked close to the time because, believe you me, hours before they will sit down, Japanese people like to sit down and queue up for things. They are so patient as a country, really patient. And you can see now there's people sitting there at the front, and that's probably for a parade in 3 hours time, or a show in 3 hours time. It's incredible. It's amazing that they do it. But we just walked and stood behind people that were sat down, and we got the most amazing view compared to this room. So I think it was another £600 or something or other for this room, and personally I wouldn't do it again, definitely not. And the other thing to note with this room is at 7 a.m. on the dot they will do practices for future shows. So if you're waking up at 7 o'clock and you're getting into the park, great. But if you're having a day when you think, you know what, I'm absolutely knackered, I don't want to get up at this time, you'll be woken up by jingle bells, for example, as we were this morning on checkout day. We were very lucky, so it did pay back a little bit for us. Over there, over that side, which as you're looking at the bay from the back at the entrance, the right-hand side, looking over there is where the fireworks are, which serve both Disneyland and DisneySea parks. So we were really lucky that we got the most beautiful view of the fireworks, but that was purely luck, because if you were in any of those buildings over there, they would be behind you and you wouldn't see them. So it's not worth it. From my side, it really isn't worth it. And you get the noise in the morning, you get the noise in the evening. It's quite a busy, bustling park with music. If you just want to feel part of the park, then yeah, great, okay. You can sit here and just watch people watch. So if that's what you're interested in, great, go for these rooms. However, if you are spending the extra cash to be able to view the show, I really wouldn't take the risk. You may get the ones that are slightly more around the corner, as you could see from my previous one, but it's just a lottery, and it's not worth it. There's many more rooms facing in. The one really nice thing though is being parked over there in the corner. It's around about over there. There is an entrance to, it's basically behind that tree. There's an entrance to the hotel. You do get priority entry with this hotel, but you can't use that entrance. You have to go to the main gates to do it. But that entrance is super useful in the day. If you just want to come back, chill out, have a rest. So you've rushed in the morning, you've done your priority entry, which is really, really useful. I've got to say, this gives you it to both parks, as does the Tokyo Disneyland Hotel. You can just get back to your hotel, you can have a little siesta, you can cool down, and it's really nice being this vicinity. So the hotel, superb vicinity, absolutely, definitely. It's got lovely theming in the room, as you can see. I'm just gonna look around. Really, really nice from a perspective of being able to come back to your room after you've got up. You need to get to the entrance of the priority queue at least 45 minutes before the time the priority entrance starts if you want to be near the front. So for this park at the moment, it was 8:15 in the weekday. You need to be at the priority entrance queue at 7:30 latest, really, if you want to be anywhere near the entrance shutters. And the other park, Disneyland, is a quarter of an hour earlier, I think. So again, you want to be at least 45 minutes. But in our experience, we found the Disneyland was much, much busier than DisneySea. So I'd say even maybe an hour before for Disneyland for priority entrance to the queue, I would think. There's a few little tips for you. It has worked really well. The staff are amazing. Really, really nice. The air conditioning in this room is excellent. Super quiet, really efficient. No issues whatsoever. Everything has worked. It would be nice if the TV, I think you get Disney on demand included. It'd be nice if the TV was upgraded. I think generally the room is ready for a refurb, if I'm honest. In my view, my partner found it really well themed, really enjoyed it. I found it a bit old-fashioned myself, but I think that's just the styling. So yeah, this is a little view, big room. Sorry for the rushed video because we really need to get to the airport, but hopefully that gives you an idea. Personally, I would stay here again, absolutely. Would I spend the extra for Portofino Bay based on watching the fireworks and the show in the evening? Sorry, not the fireworks, the show in the evening on the lake? No, I wouldn't. I'd save the money and get down there and watch it in person. You can't beat it. It's brilliant. Anyway, signing off for now. Got to get home to the UK. So I hope that's been of some use to you, and I'll see you again somewhere else in the world soon. Ta-ta.